A lot of times when players at the table make the decision that they want to roleplay more, they think they have to dive in head first, fully vulnerable without anything to hold on to. And that might work for some, but outside of those cases, that kind of sudden plunge can be much too fast. That results in the player saying, wow, maybe it's not for me, and never trying to roleplay again. So I'm an advocate for making sure that whatever moment you want to roleplay, to go in with your sword and your shield, the tools you know and are comfortable using, whether that's mechanical elements that you know and love, like if you always play martial classes, or if it's the personality traits that you gravitate towards. Like maybe you enjoy a more quiet character, who steps up when need be but stays in the shadows otherwise. Whatever your sword and shield happen to be, find little areas where you can incorporate your martial abilities into a roleplay moment, like using maneuvering strike and desperately telling that NPC, you have to get out. Or look for a time where your shadowy character can initiate a small roleplay instead of being dragged into one, and the more you engage, the easier it'll get. You might feel comfortable putting down that sword for another tool, like if you see that you're good at being protective of NPCs. You might feel comfortable putting down that shield for another tool, like if you find that you're good checking in with other characters in small moments, being vulnerable in little conversations. The idea is that you could take a full plunge into wild, scary roleplay, but you don't have to. And starting small lets you build up your comfort, your experience, so that eventually you'll be the reason that someone else wants to roleplay more. And that's when you realize that your comfort zone has expanded so much compared to where you started.